Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to look at a simple strategy you guys can use to start making $300 every single day. And I just want to be completely upfront and honest about this. I've been doing this for 7 years. So if you're just starting and you're just watching this video expecting to get rich or, master the market, you're not going to do that, and there's probably better videos for that. This is a simple strategy that you guys can use that can start compounding your account very, very quick. Now, it's not easy. It's not an easy way to get rich quick, but it is doable, and that's all you need for motivation, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Smash that like button, subscribe, and if you guys want to learn more about trading, check out our school. It's called the Swing Trading Masterclass. We got private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat, but more importantly, we actually teach you to trade. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not alerts or anything like that. This is honest strategies that I've learned over the past 7 years of full-time trading. So check it out down below, and you guys can get 50% off by using code Halloween. It's a Halloween sale all the way up for this month here. We're going to have 10 spots for that code. So feel free, check it out. And guys, let's dive into this. So like I said, achieving $300 a day is honestly the dream. $300 a day keeps the 9 to 5 away is what I always say. But why I think a lot of people, aren't successful with trading is they don't understand statistics. And what I mean by that is if you guys make 3% per month, right? You're in the top 5% of all traders in the entire world, but 3% on $100 is $3. You're not gonna get rich. You're not even gonna be able to pay for coffee nowadays. But that's why traders fail, is they start small and they're not doubling their account. Their goals are too ambitious, which is good to have ambitious goals, but it's not realistic, and that is so incredibly important, guys. So let's turn to the computer and see the trade that we took. We're up with 2 positions and we're up about $300. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's dive into this. So the first thing here, the broker I use, everybody always asks, and the broker is Moomoo. Moomoo is a trading broker that offers a variety of tools from great charting, scanning. It's where I found these opportunities. It's honestly the best trading broker, and I'll put a link to it down below where you guys can get up to 60 free stock just by signing up. But let's turn and see kind of why we got in on these positions. So the stock here that we took a position with was HD, also known as Home Depot. Now, right off the get-go, the first thing I look for when evaluating a stock is trends. I want a stock with some sort of upward trend, and that's exactly what we saw. We saw the stock go from about 270 all the way up to near and around the 430 mark. It then sold off and found heavy support here on this white line. Look at this white line here. Each and every time it hits this, we get buying pressure off it. So once, twice, 3 times. So recently, it sold off from 430 all the way down to 371. We always hear that expression, buy low, sell high. Given that right now it sold off down to a recent low, this was honestly one of the reasons I looked at this play. The next thing I look for is an indicator by the name of the RSI. The RSI is the Relative Strength Index. And at the time here, it was trading for about an 18, which the last time it was trading for an 18 was pretty much back in this range where we saw it go from 330 all the way up to about 390. So it had a great move. So now, let's kind of recap this. We have a stock on an upward trend, sold off down to a recent support line, which is that white line. It's undervalued on the RSI. The next thing I look for is I go to a lower time frame, like the hourly or even the 4-hourly chart. Each time frame may be a little different depending on the trader you are. So now here, I'm looking at the hourly time frame, and I realize it has a heavy amount of resistance on this, pretty much this blue line, which is a 90-day EMA line. So it hit it once, we had sell off, it hit it almost again. And so now we set an alert above it. I went live and I showed you guys kind of what I looked for. The stock popped up. We got in near and around the 382 mark, rallied its way up, hit highs here at all the way at 394. So in the matter of one trading day, right, this thing went up that 3.2%, which, like I say, if you make 3% per month, not even in 2 days, you're in the top 5% of traders. So now here, the stock sold off, and this was where our stop loss was with this position. Now we sold about near and around about 80% of our shares here for locked in guaranteed profit, sold off down to the new trend line here. So we're going to keep our stop with the remainder 20% below this trend. It's a simple strategy using a variety of indicators, supports, trends, but more importantly, understanding your approach, right? I have that set list of criteria, so I'm not just trading randomly. I'm going in with a certain strategy. The next position was ticker symbol SPY, also known as the S&P 500. Going to the daily time frame here, you guys can see it sold off near and around from 673 all the way down to lows at 652. This was a huge sell-off, billions of dollars in market cap wiped away out of the market. But if we see this here, you can see that it has heavy support here on that white line again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, a bunch of support sold off from 673 all the way down to that zone here. The RSI was trading for 38, which for the S&P 500 historically is an undervalued spot. We then we look at that hourly time frame. Now, this one here was a little different with our entry. And the reason why it is because the S&P 500 is one of the most well-established indexes where huge sell-off historically always recovers, right? You can see huge sell-off recovers. Huge sell-off recovers. It also was trading on that support zone, so I knew we could get some sort of buying pressure out of this play. It's popped up, and this was our entry rate around here, near and around the 657 mark, and it's just been rallying its way up, keeping our stop loss right now below that trend at near and around the 659. So, guys, that is the approach. It's not, it's not too complicated. It's very easy to grasp and understand, but more importantly, you have to focus on quality. You'll constantly see thousands of different stocks that maybe have the setup, maybe not. It's your job as a trader to dial in, build your checklist, and that's what we help in the Swing Trading Masterclass is building your approach. So I'll see you guys in there. Don't forget code Halloween for 50% off. Make sure you guys check out Moo. I'll see you guys in there. Like, follow, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and take care.